All right, we're now live. We are just getting the nails that Christina did on her mom ready for gel polish application. You guys tuned in the other night. Was it last night?
Yeah, 2 nights ago.
2 nights ago. Christina did some beautiful almond nails on her mom, and now I get the chance to decorate them.
How fun is this?
Very exciting.
So what I'm doing now is I'm just going over with a coarse buffer, and I'm just lightly buffing the surface area of her nails. We don't want to over buff because we don't want to make the surface too smooth. This can cause problems with the gel polish adhering properly. Christina's here in the background. She's watching for comments. She's going to be answering, helping.
Oh, great. We have Sabina from Barbados. She'll be joining us in the class.
Yay! We'll see you in November.
That's exciting. We are looking forward to it.
Absolutely.
So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I am here to answer any of those for you. We're just going to hang out tonight and decorate. Well, Natasha's decorating my mom's nails.
I waited a long time for this, for
Aww.
Natasha to do my nails.
I'm excited.
I thought I'd hurt my daughter's feelings.
No, we're a team.
Well, every time she's like, oh, can you do this? Can you do this? They're all Natasha's nails. I'm like, Mom, just let Natasha do them.
I said, okay.
All right. So for those of you joining, I'm just lightly buffing the surface of her nail, being sure not to over buff it. That's why I'm using a coarse buffer. We don't want to make the nail too smooth because that can cause problems with the gel polish adhering properly. I was going to say we could turn on some music, but... Okay. What nails would you like we're going to do floral design. What nails do you think you want them on? This one? Yeah? Okay, you got it. Okay, so I'm going to start with the floral nail first. We are using one of Ugly Duckling's new gel polish colors, number 114.
Yeah, I like this deep blue. It's beautiful.
It's really pretty. Okay. I'm going to bump it up to the cuticle. Make sure I'm not touching. Close to, but not touching. Can you hear the rain outside?
I know, it is pouring out here.
Wrap those sidewalls. Christina gave me a beautiful canvas to work on.
Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Oh, goodness. You know, Natasha and I, we generally do wear, well, we used to wear enhancements all the time, gel or acrylic, and now we actually just prefer wearing a natural. Do you need a silicone tool?
Yes, please.
Yes, I have that. 1 second. And we primarily wear just gel polish on our natural nails now, which you can still have fun and do some decorative things, as you can see with Natasha's nails. Here you go, buddy.
Thank you very much. Which one do I want? I like this one.
So we have a question.
Yes.
About, can you mix gel application with acrylic to give it a glass look? I'm not sure. Do you maybe know what that?
I'm not do they mean like a hybrid nail? Okay, we're gonna pop that in the light, please.
I'm not sure what you're asking. Mixing gel polish
And with acrylic,
or
like
encapsulating it, maybe.
maybe. I mean, there are different gels that are classified as like syrup or glass gels that are transparent. Maybe that's what she's wondering.
Or sometimes like that, maybe that kind of icy glass look, the crackled look, maybe, possibly.
So I'm just doing a cure on the first coat of color. Whenever we're doing gel polish application with Ugly Duckling gel polish, we always recommend doing a full cure between each layer of color. When I start getting into my art and start painting the flowers, I'm going to be flash curing only because it's only a little bit of the surface of the nail. I'm not doing a complete full coverage at that point. So it's okay to flash freeze it in place.
And you don't need to use a base coat when you are doing gel polish over an enhancement. We only recommend doing that when you're working on a natural nail.
Such a rich blue.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if Mother Duck is in there.
Nope, so far no Mother Duck. That's okay. Yeah, that is a pretty blue, my goodness.
Mm-hmm. I'm finding I'm pulling more towards blue, even in clothes.
Really?
Yes, I noticed that last year.
It's interesting that kind of how maybe styles change for people and trends and
totally
maybe the timing of year with colors, because I know I primarily wear all black.
We know.
But sometimes having that splash of color is nice, and it depends on, I think, the time of year for me personally.
That's what I love about nails, though, is you can always have this awesome accessory, colorful accessory.
Exactly.
I'm not one that was worried if my nails are matching my outfit or not.
No.
You too?
No.
Same thing.
And this gel polish is Ugly Ducklings number 114.
Yes. Sorry, guys. I'm just taking extra time around that cuticle. I don't want to...
And unfortunately, we will not be in Orlando this year.
No.
But we will be attending the IBS show in Vegas in June.
Yes.
So we're super excited about that.
Will you be bringing product in when you come to Barbados? That's a great question. It might be something to ask Christine about.
Totally. Yep. Sorry. Yeah, you know what? I think from Natasha and I, a lot of people ask us questions about how long does it take to do your nails, because timing is an issue for people. But we will spend more time to perfect our work and really make sure that we are doing a good job for our clients, so that they have their nails lasting for the 3 to 4 weeks in between fills. I'd rather take that extra time to do a good job than rushing it.
I always book extra time. Even if I have an extra 15 minutes before my next client comes, I'd rather have that than be late 15 minutes for my next one. That's just me, though. Okay, so did it shut off? No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm using a few different colors here. I'm using some of our new colors. We have got, this green here is number, this one is number 116. Then we've got 117. We've got this beautiful new coral color that we just released over the weekend. That is number 132. And then this one here, this other coral, more pinky coral, is 128. And then our white, of course, is number 44. Is the lighting okay?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Here we go. Perfect.
Better? Cool.
I guess we could see if there's any questions while we're working away here. Like Christina mentioned in her live feed, her mom here just retired. Well, how long has it been now?
2 months. Going on 3 months now.
Wow. Yeah. So now she can enjoy wearing some longer nails.
And we're going to teach her nails. I don't know if you heard that in the live feed the other night, but I think I want to teach my mom how to do nails.
Yes!
How fun would that be?
I don't have the patience.
You will. You know what? You'll surprise yourself.
Trust me, if I have the patience.
No. No. You will. It'll be good.
No, for sure.
So we're just going to be painting one of my floral designs from my Instagram. We were picking out nails for her next couple sets, actually, before we had dinner.
That's true.
And to paint these little leaves, I'm using not very much product on my brush. And of course, I'm using our Detailer 2. That's my favorite brush.
Why?
This one I find really versatile. It is a little bit longer than our Detailer, but a little bit shorter than our striper brush. And I find this one, if you were to choose any one of our art brushes, I always recommend this one. This is a great multi-purpose brush. You can stripe with it, you can do fine detail work with it, you can fill in characters with it. It's kind of like if you're going to a class, I would pack this one for sure. This one will get you through.
It's so pretty already.
I like these designs because you don't have to overthink it.
When is Vegas, Natasha? Do you know? Because you did the flyer.
I believe it's the end of June.
The 20th. Like, I think it might be the 22nd, 23rd, 24th-ish.
I think you're right. Or no, the 23rd, 24th, 25th, I think, because I think we end up going home on the 26th.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. So you guys can see I'm barely using any product, but the thing I love about our gel polish is that it really stays in place. So I can continue to paint her design until I'm happy with it, and then I can flash cure it, and it's not going to spread on me.
Mother Duck is here.
Oh, hi!
Oh, I quite like that. Just like that.
Just like that?
It's
really
beautiful.
simple,
Isn't
hey?
it nice? So Natasha does all her beautiful hand-painted designs with our Ugly Duckling gel polish. You can achieve any look, and you guys, if you go to her Instagram page, which is Natasha Harton, you can take a look at all her hand-painted designs, and especially if you scroll through and look at some of the faces that she has done that with strictly our gel polish.
Yeah, I used to be a die-hard acrylic paint art girl way back before Ugly Duckling was ever around, and then once gel polish came around, specifically our gel polish, I have never looked back.
I think I saw Susan is with us too.
Aw, Susan. Okay.
Wow, that's so cool.
Getting there. Getting there. I think the reason I like painting floral designs is because you can put things together, and the way you kind of add the colors and the shapes, that your brain just knows that it's flowers. It doesn't have to even look like an actual flower, but
For sure.
doing okay over there?
So this is a great question. How many years has Ugly Duckling been around?
Oh, good question.
Well, we are babies, so I think we just hit our 2-year mark.
Just within the
2
past
years. Can you believe it's been 2 years? Actually, yeah. I just had a memory. I had a memory come up on Facebook of us, and I just basically back when we started the journey of Ugly Duckling, and I just cannot believe where the time has gone. And Natasha and I, we have been at it along with Yvonne too from the beginning, and we've just watched
it grow,
and it's just been so rewarding for us, and to be able to have the opportunity of, you know, being able to educate and supply people with amazing products is just a blessing for us.
Ugly Duckling is special to us for sure.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, I'm gonna pop that in there, please.
Oh, Nails by Haley. She is coming to her 5K in October.
Yay!
That will be exciting. I can't wait. That's going to fly by.
That's gonna be, are you coming to the first week or the second week? That's gonna be fun.
Oh, yes. I cannot wait.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Any news on our Schmelt It and Stick It?
Yes, you guys, you know what? We are at the mercy of our packaging. Our packaging has caused us some issues, so it has definitely put back production on the Schmelt It and the Stick It. We are working as quickly as possible to get it ready and in production for you guys again, but I promise it's worth the wait. I don't have an exact date as of yet.
Yeah.
But like I said, we're working as quickly as possible. If you want to be on our contact list for as soon as it's ready to ship again, you can email us at contact.uglyduckling@gmail.com, and we can add your name to our contact list, and we can let you know as soon as it's ready to ship.
And the thing is we want to be able to provide products that, you know, we're happy with, and if it's the packaging, we're not going to ship it out and have issues with it. We'd rather it be right and have, you know,
we only send out things that we are proud of, and if there's any issues, we don't want to be sending it out there. We want you guys to get the best products possible, and if it's not quite right, then we're going to make it right.
And we have a question about if we have a nail e-file. She is currently a student in a nail technician program looking for some good firsts to get. I know you have a gel lamp and I want to purchase. So yeah, if you are in the market for a new e-file, we have a fabulous e-file. And Natasha and I love working with it.
Yeah.
There's some really good features with our Ugly Duckling e-file. It is a variable speed.
Foot control.
It has a foot control that you can control the speed with the foot pedal, which is an excellent feature to have, especially if you're new learning how to work with an e-file. And that is because...
So basically what the variable speed foot control means is that our e-file has a speed dial on the actual main unit itself, which has an LED display that shows you the speed with numbers. So you could set the maximum speed up to, say, 9. And if you have that foot pedal maxed out, it's not going to go any higher than 9, which is really nice because sometimes using a foot pedal, if your foot slips, you don't want that e-file going up to 30,000 RPMs per minute. So by setting the maximum speed, that really kind of gives you that peace of mind that you're not going to go any higher than what you want it to.
Totally.
Okay, so I am working in layers here. I always like to do my floral in layers. So right now it kind of just looks like a bunch of corally splotches all over her nail, but soon they are going to be flowers.
My mom is going to be so tickled pink.
I'm excited I get to do this.
Yeah, this is cool.
Wow, it's really raining out there.
Oh, it's music to my ears.
It feels like fall though, don't you think?
I love fall though. Yeah. Okay, so what pink are you using right now, Natasha? Is that the later one?
This is 130. This is one of our new colors. We just released this on the website this past weekend. It's 132. And I mixed it with some of our number 44, which is our white. So you can see here, I'm working on just a piece of form paper. This is 132. I mixed it with some of our white, and I noticed it was a little bit too light once I put it on her nail. It was kind of blending in with the white background work that I did, so I added a little bit more of the coral to that. That's what I love about our colors too, is you can totally mix these and get the perfect shade that you're wanting. It's great for artwork. Okay, so because I'm working in layers, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cure that, please.
They're talking about the gel, the quacker gel.
For those that...
Susan thought it was a cute name, and you know what?
Quacker gel?
Yeah, you know what?
I like it.
Let's be honest here. We're the ugly ducklings.
I think it's fun. I know, isn't this palette awesome? Oops, I just smeared my finger through it. It wouldn't be a nail appointment with me if I didn't get messy.
That's right.
Great color combo. I'm not even the one that came up with it. Christina's mom came up with this idea with the deep blue and like the corally orange and stuff. So
for sure,
we have her to thank for that one. Okay, I'll have that back, please. So now, because I want them to be around the same shade, I am going to mix. I've got, what color is this one again, Christina?
That one is
128.
Yeah.
I'm going to mix 128 in with 132, and that way they are they'll be a lot more similar. They are pretty similar in shade. Of course, this one's more neon, but I'm going to mix them in there because I'm going to start adding some shadowing to her flowers. Okay. I wonder if anybody else is doing nails watching us right now.
Okay.
I really think you need to learn how to do nails.
Don't you think?
I think so.
And then we could have nail parties every Friday night.
She's like, great, I'm never getting rid of her.
Sweet.
Awesome. So really there's no rhyme or reason why I'm doing this. I'm just kind of imagining where I want the stem to come out, and that's where I'm going to make the darkest part.
Natasha?
Yes.
For someone like myself, too,
Yes.
and other people out there, what kind of advice would you give them if they were to try to sit down and create a design? What would you suggest to those people who maybe don't have that natural ability to let their creativity flow?
Okay, so honestly, whenever we do classes, I always suggest to our students to get on Google. Don't be afraid of going on Google and searching, like if you want inspiration for a floral design, go on Google and search floral backgrounds or floral print fabric or different things like that. And there's a lot of great inspirational pictures that will come up. You can get inspiration from anywhere. Like when Christina and I, we were just at Helen's class in Vancouver a couple months ago, and we were sitting in a restaurant, and I was like, oh my gosh, that wall would be such a cool like pattern on a nail. And she's like, what? It's just funny, like if you open your eyes to it, you can find inspiration anywhere.
Totally.
So definitely Google. I am inspired by nature a lot. I really love natural stone nail art. I do a lot of like agate and marble and that kind of thing. So I definitely suggest getting on Google, downloading some pictures, and having a separate album on your phone for inspiration.
Thank you.
No problem. Our friend Holly, she calls it what is it, your nail eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Holly.
Holly is wonderful.
Yeah, I think once we're done, Natasha will take some photos, and then you guys can refer back to this later. We will be saving the video, and Natasha will have it up on her YouTube as well as Ugly Duckling, so you guys can reference back to that.
This is actually one of the designs I have a video coming up for on my YouTube channel also, so you guys are getting a little sneak peek. Okay, we're going to pop that in there, please. Okay, I'll have it back. Oh,
It's makes.
I think the biggest thing too for people who are starting out doing nail art is to not overthink it. We have it in our minds that it has to be absolutely perfect, but sorry, it just stabbed me with my nail. You guys can see when I'm going in, I'm not being overly particular. Like obviously I'm putting my color kind of where I want it, but I'm not worried about each brush stroke being perfect. Okay, we're getting there. I find with our gel polish too, a little bit goes a long way with how pigmented it is. Do you find that when you're doing designs and stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're doing okay, my wonderful model?
Yes. Okay. I'm quite intrigued.
It's cool. It's fascinating,
Yes, it
isn't
is.
it?
Yes, absolutely.
Maggie's. It's my kitty cat. He wants out.
Let me out. It's raining. He's going to want to come right back in.
I know, that's true. Cats do not like water.
No. I was in the shower yesterday morning and my cat jumped in the tub before me. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you might want to get out. And I turn on the tub and she's like, bah! All right, miss, into the lamp, please. Okay, so I'm flash curing that, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to start adding some of the stems and leaves and that kind of thing. OCD part of me wants perfection, so I have a hard time with art. I know, Keiko, it's like that for a lot of people. I find that I have a particular friend who's quite a bit of a perfectionist.
No, you don't.
Yeah, oh, for sure I do.
I have a daughter too.
Yeah, it's weird. I think she might actually be
No.
pretty close.
No.
Okay, I'm going to take this back, please. Now we're going to go in. We're going to use our beautiful greens that we've got here on my little makeshift palette. And I am going to start adding the stems and leaves. And I'm going to mix a little bit of each color. We're going to get some mid-tones there. And again, Keiko, Christina.
I can't give advice about this at all.
Let's not make it, let's not overthink it.
That's right. So like Natasha said, we have, I think, about, what, 128 colors now, gel polish?
We do, okay, so 132, yeah. We have 128 colors right now, and more to come.
More to come for sure. And the great thing about that is you can mix our gel polish colors and create different color tones like you see Natasha doing, which is excellent.
It just makes it so versatile. Like, I really enjoy painting with our gel polishes. I do not miss the days of trying to struggle with acrylic paint and having it dry on you and then your design get messed up. And I love it. I love how these blend. I'm very spoiled now.
And welcome to everyone who's just joined us too.
Yes, thanks for joining us. Good color palette choice, Phyllis.
Oh, it's good.
We have a question of, will you guys ever have nail stamping plates of your unique style? OCD.
Oh, that's interesting. Never say never.
You know what?
I don't know if it's in the plans anytime soon, but like we said earlier, for those of you that are just joining us, Ugly Duckling just turned 2 years old. So there is possibility for anything, but I'm not going to make any promises.
We have someone asking, what do you guys call this design?
I call it...
Flower configuration.
Yeah. It's just like an, I don't know, abstract floral? I'm not too sure. You can tell it's floral. It's not exactly any particular type of flower, but you just kind of start putting down colors and go with it.
Totally. And it's kind of like no particular technique or design. Yeah. It's kind of what you create your own.
Yeah.
And these are Natasha's design works.
Oh my gosh, somebody's joining us from the UK. It's 4:50 in the morning over there.
Oh. Dedication.
Thank you. Pop that in the lamp, please.
I know, it's so crazy to think, depending on where you are located, the time difference, right? So it's very cool.
Yay, I'm excited. That was enough for me to jump up and down. All right, I'll have that black, please. So I use pretty much one shade of green. I'm just going to go back and I might mix some of the lighter green with some white and just add a little bit of highlights here and there. Nothing too particular. You can never go wrong with adding more shadows and highlights. It just adds more interest and definition to your design. And if I'm adding here and there, I'm not going to add it everywhere. Just little bits. You don't want to get rid of what you've done, but you just want to kind of add to what you have already there.
Mm-hmm. Hello from New Jersey.
Hello.
My Spa Lounge.
Hi.
Looking forward to getting more products at the show in Vegas. Saving up now. Good.
Perfect.
We can't wait to see you there.
Yeah, it'll be good to see you again. She was at Helen's class in Vancouver.
Right.
Alrighty.
So we do have our YouTube pages. We have one for Ugly Duckling Nails. Natasha?
I have one. It's if you go on YouTube and search Natasha Harton Nails, it'll come up. And then Christina's got one too.
And mine is Christical Does Nails.
Yeah. She's looking at me because I'm the one that helps her.
I want to make sure nothing changed.
With the technical part.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay, so we are going to flash cure that one, please. And then would you like that matte or shiny?
Ooh.
I would like it shiny, please.
You got it. So I'm going to use our No Wipe Gel Sealer. We recently reformulated our No Wipe Top Coat. It is a bit thicker of a formula now. I prefer this one a lot better. It goes on super smooth, and the shine really, really lasts. We reformulated it because some people were having issues with air bubbles forming. So now with that slightly thicker formula, it goes on like butter.
You got it.
Okay, I'm going to have that hand back, please. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to apply our No Wipe. For some people, if you find that you have applied your gel polish, your design, and that you find that it might be a little bit bumpy, one suggestion is actually apply a thin layer of base top, and then you can go in and seal with your gel sealer after you've cured that base top layer. And that kind of just acts like a buffer barrier, kind of helps smooth everything out before you put that final top coat on.
And another question about when the IBS show is in Vegas. It's June 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
Perfect. If you guys are heading down there, make sure you stop by our booth and see us. We have an advertisement for the IBS show on our Instagram page, I believe.
We are at booth
there,
number 2154.
2154.
Yes.
How is it removed? Well, I like to file off gel polish. This is over an acrylic enhancement, so you're definitely going to file this off when the client comes in for their next fill. We actually did a TBH episode earlier today. We were live earlier today on the Ugly Duckling Instagram, and we talked about filing off gel polish versus soaking off gel polish. We are definitely file off people. We like to file off. If we can avoid soaking in acetone as much as possible, that is good. And just for time also, I prefer to file off.
As do I. Yes.
So I think for the rest of her nails, we're going to do color 122 and 114. This is the blue that she has on her nail already underneath that floral design, and we've got this kind of steel blue gray color. It's going to look really pretty.
Yeah, I love that one.
Let's see here. We've got her
Gorgeous.
floral design. It's sealed. Zoom in. You guys can see the different shades of that coral there. We've got a gradient from a lighter coral to a darker coral near the stem where the leaves in the stem would be.
Very beautiful, Natasha.
Okay. Okay, so I think I'm just going to gel polish the rest of her nails.
Looks beautiful. And you know what?
What's
yeah,
that?
And then I think what Natasha is going to do is she's just going to do a couple more gel polish, and then we're going to reveal our final product. We will post pictures of this.
Yes. So I guess we'll say goodbye for now.
Yeah, and you know what? If you want to see the design, hop on over to, well, you're clearly already on Ugly Duckling. Sometimes I forget which one we're on. And if not, you can come, if you haven't already started following us on our personal Instagram pages, you can go to my Instagram page, which is Christical, at Christical, so CHRYSTACLE. And you can also follow Natasha Harton, which is...
Do you want me to spell it out for them?
I think so.
NATASHAHARTON. Natasha Harton.
Yeah, and we also do have, like we said, YouTube, or we have our YouTube pages as well, and you can also follow us on our Facebook pages,
Yes.
Which is Christical Does Nails.
And Natasha Does Nails. So thank you guys for joining us for this little Friday night live session. We might be doing this a little bit more if Phyllis will have me back.
She's like, every 2 weeks you can change.
Yeah, no problem. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you on Thursday for our next TBH episode. Bye.
Bye for now.